Anyway, so as 1 second. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna be playing some relatively low tier Japanese planes for a little bit. Um, they're quite decent in my opinion. Um, they don't hit the hardest, but they hit hard enough, and they're incredibly maneuverable. Um, okay, cool. I'm trying to grind them out a little. I found that they do try to G-lock though. And I've also found that especially the KI-44 is extremely good at climbing. Possibly because it's incredibly light, it keeps all its momentum. Okay, Africa's gonna be a fun map. It's a good small map, good for this sort of craft. Um, oh, did I? Nope. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing at, I'm gonna be using 40 meters conversions, and I usually like to climb at just under 20. I find that usually keeps it fairly fast. But I found pretty early on that these things have really good climb rates. Um, and again, their armament's not terrible. It's 2 7s and two 50 cals, which, especially after the sub-caliber update, is quite decent. Let's see. The things that you really want to get high up, in my opinion, and you don't really want to do head-ons. And that P-39 is hungry for me. Ah, he hit my pilot. He hit the two things which I didn't want him to hit. My pilot and my engine. So I'm now not going to be able to maneuver anywhere near as well. I try to take on that BF-109. As he's being a little bit of a doofus. And dropping, okay. He seems far enough away. I'm going to go for a pass on the J1N1. It's a nice big plane, so I have a decent chance of hitting it. Okay, now I'm going to branch off with the J22, because the J1N1 has people on them. That's a problem of indecision. That's the problem with lack of accuracy. Trying to climb away from him, or die. I could land the airfield. There is an A airfield right there, but I don't think I can actually land on that. That seems awfully short. Yeah, the big airfield's back there for me to actually land on. 1 second. Let me check something real quick. Okay, cool. Everything's working fine. Except my plane doesn't really like this. As you can see, it's tilting because of the damage on, I presume, the left wing. I might be able to deal with that. let's see. Let's see what I can do with this BF-109. I'm used to using British planes, so I have a lot of really bad habits from them. Like not using flaps. Honestly, I just fly these like they're a Hurricane. I usually do it decently. And of course I can't hit my shots today. There we go. That's one. I'll have a pass at the B-18. Nah, he's dead, he's dead. The N1K1 has 20s on it, so you'll be an important target. Yeah, let me just tuck in here like this. Oh, did he die? I guess he did. Nah, this Don. Oh, Don's is dead. This is my only complaint with this vehicle, is it feels so slow sometimes. I'm gonna climb back up again. Maybe have a... no, that's a P-38. Yeah, but this is where that energy retention comes in. Can I... there we go. So I'm able to keep my energy in these fights for a lot longer than I probably should be able to. There we go, that's what I want. It's not really good at hitting things from behind. I really want deflection shots, where the enemy turns slightly, or in that case quite a bit. So I can then shoot directly like this into their plane, just directly down into their plane. I very much believe in the flesh and metal approach of World War One. Of you want to aim for the pilot or for the engine. For the majority of planes. The exception is bombers, where you aim for the wings, because that's where all the fuel and engines are. So I suppose I'm still keeping to that doctrine. This is not a good fight for me to enter. I'm going to try to climb. Although I'm badly injured. I'll probably want to go back and try to repair and rearm. Let's see where that's to my left, that's just due left. Okay, that's ground fire, that's fine. I'm a little bit concerned that somebody will try to sneak up on me, like that P400 is gonna do. Or that BF-109. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go land this. then maybe I can maneuver a bit better. Won't lose as much money. Won't go into negative like you can oftentimes do at higher levels. That sort of thing. Yo, that does not look right. I don't know about you, but something which is spinning really quickly, the damage to my nose, something that's spinning really quickly probably shouldn't. Also, yeah, that's a standard Japanese maneuver, and so is this. I forgot to slow down, so this can be really aggressive. A really aggressive stop. Just trying to bleed off a little bit of energy here before coming in. Yeah, just like that. And now I can get repaired in 30 seconds. Okay, we're not doing badly. Not doing great either, but we are slightly losing. We can pull it back though. Let's see. But yeah, these things can really take a beating compared to British planes. I honestly expected to die quite a bit ago. Because if this were like a Spitfire or a Hurricane, you'd be dead. Oh, was that game? Oh no. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Refueled, repaired, perfect. And now we're going to be able to see how good these things are at climbing. The things that Japanese planes are so light, mostly because I believe they're made out of balsa wood or bamboo, I forget which. But they're incredibly light, and they're incredibly fast, because they have decent engines in them. When I say incredibly fast, what I mean is they're faster than the Brits. For the most part. Obviously, that's a fair target now. Cool, he's dead. That's fine. Things like the Typhoon and the British, the more boom and zoomy British planes like the Typhoon and the God, I fly it sometimes too. The Typhoon and the successor to the Typhoon. It'll come to me. If not, I can look it up. But planes like that, which are really made for booming and zooming, are are oftentimes faster than the Japanese planes. Obviously, things like Zeros, the A6M1, for example, that's right, A6M1, probably, is a turn fighter, so it's more comparable to like a Spitfire, except it's not really because it turns better, and at least compared to later Spitfires, it turns better and just generally outperforms. At least in my experience. Let's see. I'm gonna try to jump onto the Potes. It's a big plane with big guns. Much like the J1N1. Actually, I'm gonna drop onto this slow flying BF-109, who just made a very foolish maneuver. Probably doesn't even know that I'm here. Hit him? No, I'm not gonna go for that. If he wants me, he can come get me. And that's just showing you classic Nighthawk tradition of not being able to hit the broadside of a barn. This is just showing how maneuverable BF-109s are. Oh, and also how bad I am at flying these things. Well, let's give them a little bit of a light display. Maybe confuse his aim a little. Oh, this is a bad idea. Hold on. Actually, I can land this. What am I doing? Yeah, that was landable. No, that was a terrible idea. But this is a lot better of a plane for me usually. Again, it only has 12s, but this baby can zoom. Okay. It's a climbing machine. And that has to do probably with its wing shape. Being thinner, it loses energy less, but I don't know. I might just be waffling. Also has a decent roll rate and turn time. And a good diving speed. Ah, well. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, this is what I mean by I was grinding it. It's, these are new planes, like here. This one's a bit better done, the KI-44, but my KI-61 is hardly touched. I found that I tend to prefer the Japanese army planes to the navy planes, just as personal preference, but that's just me. Maybe in a couple more games I'll go. I don't know. I'm hoping for a good 1 hour stream, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty tired. And let's yeah, let's do that. Maybe we'll do more damage. I found that the Japanese bullets though, because they don't have as much incendiary, tend not to do very good damage for me. Because I'm used to relying a lot on the British incendiary. But yeah, I still find that these do good damage, just because of their. I'm not even sure how they do damage. I'll need to look at the stats for that. But I believe they have really good fire rate. 1 second. It sounds really good. I don't know if it is really good, but it sounds really good. And we're fighting against gladiators. Chinese gladiators. What are we? Okay. This will be a fun fight. I'll definitely want to gain air for this. KI-21. I feel like we've been down-tiered, which honestly is not a bad thing. I'm gonna stay away from the Hurricane. It's scary. I dislike fighting British planes, but I also dislike fighting with some British planes too, so I'm just a hypocrite, don't mind me. Let's go for this guy, because I can dive him and then dive away nice and quick like. Where did that Hurricane go? Okay, oh that's a Hurricane 4 too. They have big 40mm guns, so that's gonna be a fun fight. Okay, cool, he's dead. And then this is gonna be a bomber, so this will be good practice. And let's go in for another pass. That's one gunner. I don't know which gunner I got. I think might have gotten the front gunner. Oh, that was my fault. That was a predictable action. And I bled all my speed doing it, so that was stupid. But hey, I still have my engine and my, all my vitals. And he's dead, and I got the assist. I got the assist. Because naturally it doesn't tell me about hits and kills, because why would it do that? That's a Russian heavy bomber. Twin engine, I believe. This will be a fun fight. Let's gain some more altitude. Let's try to rip a wing. One of ours, I mean, not one of theirs, obviously. Because if I rip one of their wings, that'd be too easy. And he's gonna be dead before I get there. That's a betting. Wow, I'm amazed. And this is a really bad place for me to be. Let's go down. And let's reload while we're out of combat. I don't like how we're all out here though, as opposed to in combat itself. I don't know why I'm out here as opposed to in combat myself, but whatever. Take a little bit more coffee, as we're not fighting. That's good. Yeah, a little coffee at almost 1 in the morning is always good. Helps keep your reaction time nice and fresh. Because that's what you need in this game. It's definitely reaction time. Not sleep, you know. I'm gonna try to help him out. KF-45 might be a little bit of a difficulty. The BF-109s are fairly maneuverable. Oh, I got the second assist. Twin engines, which too bad, but I didn't get pilot. And I lost the BF-109. It's I-15. Again, here's to wishing I could hit my egg targets. There we go. I think that might be an assist. That was a dumb move. I'm faster than it. Yeah, that was a dumb move. I just need to dive away. Let my team deal with them. Oh yeah. What? Yeah. That was a dumb idea again. I keep on making really good decisions in this game. Oh yeah. I'm not dead yet though, so that's a good start. I also don't have any kills, but whatever. I can't help my bad aim. Not without aiming better. That's a pea shooter. I out damage it? What's... Oh, that's ground fire. That's not ground fire. Oh boy. What's on me? Oh, everything's on me. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, I'm not recovering from that. Not anytime soon. Yeah, I'm going to show you my 0 and my N1K one in a minute, if this game goes on long enough, which it looks like it will. No, but I usually want to start with this plane, because it can do this. It can just accelerate upwards, and is really good for just controlling the skies. I'm pretty sure it's an almost 1-to-1 conversion rate of kilometers per hour to kilometers. That is, it's if I dive, I can regain almost all of my energy back again. That is if I'm not going at max speed. But the problem with this is that the 50 cals from the wings. That's the other problem with this, is it does that quite a bit. What are you? Oh, that's, he outmaneuvers me, but I can lead him a little. I go faster than him, so that's fine. Yeah, I'll just use my speed to my advantage, and then my climb rate. He's surprisingly, surprising absolutely nobody. He's heavy as an American. Just turn back. Lead some of the speed. Yeah, there we go. And go for passing somebody else. That's a Buddha's. That's scary. The problem with the Protoss is it has a really big gun on it. I can't go for that. And that's what I'm in. So, okay. That's okay. I just won't do anything major. Okay. That was fun. No, thank you. I don't want to convert to Judaism. Damn it. I don't know why I said Judaism. Usually I say Christianity. I don't want to be a Mormon. Or Jehovah's Witness. Let's see. This is going to be a fun one. Do these things do damage? Oh yeah, high explosive. That would be fun. But I think this is such a weird plane. Because if you see just in front of the roundel, there's like that fin. Here, I can mark it. So if I like in here and in here, it's so weird. Like in this section, because well, look at it. It looks like a boat. It looks like it wants to be a boat, like a submarine. That's a choker. I believe I can do a lot of damage to a choker with 220 mils in the wings. Oh, I did not mean to reload. Okay. 2 sevens will have to suffice. Yeah, but this thing has an even lower speed ceiling than the other one, than even British planes. Damn. That was just some poor aim. Get nice up and close. Scare him a little bit, make him maneuver, and hit him with the big boys. go. And he's dead. But yeah, this thing bleeds speed for, well, obvious reasons. It's a float plane. So, I don't expect good aerodynamics out of a flying boat. But, it's not bad, despite it being a flying boat. And I did better, although I got all my points for assists, which irks me. Yeah, sure. I don't use weapons anyways, I probably should. And here we go, this is the baby that I wanted. This is an actual Zero, the Mark 11. And then the J2M2 is really good also. I'm going to replace the KI-44 with it. And then, yeah. I'll need new machine guns, and then engine or wings are usually better. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, these are really good. Fuselage? Yeah, fuselage. Actually, I'm gonna start with this one, with the actual Zero. How does it compare stat-wise? It's 10 times a little better, I suppose. But again, that's unmodded. Its rate of climb I feel like will be better. Okay, this is Model 1. This is also Type 99 Model 1. Cool. And then you also have bombs. 60 kilogram bombs are nothing. And secondary mods are also 60. I also have the the D3A1, which is a 250, but I mostly use that in tank combat. I find it's not very reliable because it's not a bad fighter. I actually enjoy it as a fighter more than I do as a bomber because its bombs are pathetic, but it's better than whatever else you can get with the Japanese. They don't go in for bombs hardly at all. I mean, they're fun planes, don't get me wrong, but they're not high damaging planes in terms of air or ground attack. Oh, that's nice. This thing flies upwards. That's beautiful, actually. It's just they have small, relatively weak engines with almost no propellers. You prick. And wing-mounted, somewhat far wing-mounted, well, not that far, wing-mounted cannons. I don't want to be in the air with this, I want to just jump in. Oh god, this thing, it feels weird. I'm gonna go for the bowfighter. Got him. And the Hurricane Mark IV is a bad thing to have in the air still. Okay. I did not hit him in the slightest. Okay. And I'm on fire. Oh yeah, the P400 as well as the P39, which is its successor, is a seriously dangerous plane to fight against. It has 7s, 50 cals, and a 20mm gun. In some later variants, it has like a 37mm gun, I believe. And it's just overall extremely deadly. But yeah, I didn't do terribly, considering that was my first time flying that thing. I keep on calling all my planes a thing today, and I'm not sure why. That's possibly suicidal PE3. I'll grant you your wish has been granted. A36, slow with 10 cannons up to. somewhat maneuverable, especially if I'm being an idiot. I'll use this tactic on him. He's exploded. A20, a lot of guns on the front, so don't go head on. But if he shows you his underbelly, take it. You might get an assist. T-38 has a lot of guns on it. This is a dangerous place to fly. If he's gonna dive, sure. Yeah, I'm bleeding a lot of speed on some of these maneuvers. Turn for me. There we go. Pilot snipe, probably. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun fight. Typhoons have a lot of 7mm on them, which make them really scary to fight against, because they hit like they have cannons. In my experience, if you've 12, if you've 12 7mm, they hit like you have 4 20s, which hit consistently. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun ride, yeah. Oh, and that's the 20mm I was talking about. No, I greatly dislike Hispanos, at least the Mark II and Mark V Hispanos, because at least for me, they don't do very much damage. I know a lot of people love them. I don't. I'm not one of them. I like the Mark I, so I'll fly the Whirlwind. But I don't like. I just don't like the some of the other planes, like the Spitfires, the later Spitfires, especially like the 5C. No, 5C is okay, but like I'll take the 7mm variant of the Typhoon over the 20mm variant, just because damage. And I don't want to go head on with that. Yeah. And lag behind it slightly, and then go back on. And that's Italian, I think. Oh, I landed it. That's nice. Oh, that's maneuverable. That was sickeningly maneuverable. I don't know why they put the 20s in the middle. Sorry, the 7s in the middle. But the Japanese, compared to the British, for the most part, don't have that many cannon rounds. Or rounds in general. They seem to go for a lighter, faster build than one which can stay in the fight for longer. Man, respect, I mean it worked, but oh, I hated that. Oh. How I kept on getting smirks. Cool. One second, I'm gonna turn up my volume for this game. it's a little quiet. Oh, okay. I'll just turn up my headphones then. Tell me if it is actually too quiet and I'm not just going insane. Okay, cool. Okay, these engines get pretty good then. That's good to know. But yeah, like 120 rounds, that's only 60 rounds each. Like on the Whirlwind, we can at least I complain about how few rounds there are, but that's just to do with the Mark ones. They're drum fed, I believe. At least in this game, they're drum fed. So you get 100 rounds of destruction. But yeah, these are okay. These have high explosive, but ball are useless. I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea for the basic round to have training ammo in it, but he does. So you have to deal with it. But I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure um, training rounds are designed not to damage other planes. I don't know. Also, I really like these cockpits. I don't like how the guns are directly in front of you, and I don't know what that glitch was. But that's fun. But I like how open it is in here. How much you can see. And these dials, I wish I could read Japanese, but these dials are decent. Like I know this one's thrust, because when I stop it, well, it stops. It's pressure, I should imagine, of some form. I don't know. I just rather enjoy the interior of these cockpits. And they were definitely designed to destroy allied fighters, and they did that job pretty well. I'm gonna go for the yak as he's landing. I got a hit. A hit to his right wing. The fuselage. And I'm out of cannon rounds. That's fun. Oh, that means I break. And I'm gonna pull up. Oh, we collided. That's fun. But hey, I got some damage out, so that's good. That's some points. That means I'll probably get fuselage. I have noticed that low tier, like I said, not low tier, but stock planes, at least stock Japanese planes, are significantly worse than non-stock. Like it feels worse than other nations, and I think this will be my final game. I should really be getting to bed. But I feel like stock is significantly worse for the Japanese than it is for others. But I also feel like they get a lot more XP and a lot easier kills than a lot of other nations. Not kills, but assists. If you dance from target to target, as opposed to getting stuck in like you might for another nation. Damn, everybody's dying. But yeah, I have found that you do tend to compress pretty hard in these. I think it might just be the length of how long these planes are. I don't have any numeric proof for this, but I feel like these planes are longer than other planes. Or at least other turn fighters, like Britain. So like the Spitfire. Damn. But yeah, these I had a hard time dealing with bombers. Here, let's use this. And then try to get this leveled up too. Because I know I'm going to be replacing the KF-44. So why did I press 4? I meant to press F4. Let's see. If we can hold on to C, we can win this quite easily. There's only a 1,500 ticket difference, which out of 10,000 tickets isn't too bad. I might go for the A21. That's a Swedish, I believe. It's one of those weird. Oh no, he's dead. It's one of those weird Swedish push planes. Did he? I was about to say, did he survive that? That was amazing. Which way will you go? Oh, you're gonna go straight? That's fine. I'm gonna miss my shots, so it won't matter. I go for this F4U. Yay, I punctured an oil leak. Oh, this will be fun. I'm just gonna focus him. Yay, I got a fire. That's not good enough for me. I'm dead. Anyways, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. Now hopefully that like can mean I can get a couple more kills before we end the game. Maybe get a 1-to-1 KD. Hopefully. Nice thing about these early games though, or these low-tier games, is that you can always make a profit. Since things are cheaper, you will always make a profit. Because kills aren't worth more later game, and doing things isn't worth more later game. It's just things are more expensive. So, what you do means less. Now I don't want to go head to head with that thing, because that thing's terrifying. There we go. That's a kill. That's not a kill. Okay. Come on, you can slide to a stop. There we go. I wonder if we can repair this. Damn. I wonder if it was the missing the tail or missing the wings or just being a complete fireball, which was the issue. I'm not sure. And one of the nice things is in this plane you start at 3,000 meters. Mind you're only going 250-ish kilometers an hour, but it's 2,000 meters. And this has a huge amount of wing area, meaning you can really load it up. And once loaded, it's fun. It's really fun, because these wings somehow don't break. But again, this area in here is really weird in Japanese planes, and I sort of like it. It makes it look like a manta ray. But there's, God, what's that plane? There's an American plane which looks like a manta, like a legitimate manta, which is really dope. But there's a twin engine, I think, fighter. My hits are hitting everywhere. Yeah, these are incredibly durable planes. Ah, damn. I sort of prefer the SU counterparts, the BB-1 and the SU-1 from the Russians, because they have 4 guns instead of 2. Yeah, that was not a good game for me. I would have liked the 200,000, but I'm going to take 70,000. That's a healthy amount. I almost got a million. It landed on a million, and then it didn't give me a million. It gave me a booster pack, which, as you can imagine, I found annoying. So, anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you folks enjoyed, and catch me again next time. Have a wonderful